Hi everyone and welcome back to another episode of Dan's Studio, where we bring you the latest news in a short and informative format, and of course in the comfort of a studio. Now, in order to comply with the government's wishes, we here at Dan's Studio have decided to self-isolate and to continue to work from home, which is why, as everybody can see, we are still recording in my living room and not in the studio. Winter is officially here, ladies and gentlemen, and the winter effects of the weather have already started its effect on Melbourne, Victoria. Now, a few days ago in the western suburbs of the city of Geelong suffered severe winds and rains in the early hours of Wednesday morning, leaving a lot of people with uninhabitable houses and many with a significant amount of damage. You can say that the wintry storm is coming.
Roofs have been torn from dozens of homes as a freak storm smashed Geelong's southern suburbs. Up to 60 properties were damaged, with weather experts investigating if it was a tornado. Lana Murphy begins our coverage.
From a distance, it looks like a scene from a Hollywood disaster movie. But this is Warren Ponds, torn apart by a storm no one saw coming. Up to 60 homes slammed in minutes. Roofs were ripped from decades-old properties, trampolines sent flying into neighbours' yards, wrapped around mangled poles as bins landed metres above ground.
And all of a sudden it was all this debris like hitting the front window, and it was crashing and bashing.
Phil and Annette Crook's home, one of 30 along Oakwood Crescent and Ironbark Street, wrecked by the wild winds that smashed through the Geelong region around 1 o'clock this morning. It left this share house looking more like a shell, its back wall now rubble.
It all happened so fast and it was like a bit of a disbelief. Is this a dream sort of thing?
Now, the State of Emergency Service Victoria Chief Officer Tom Weisbush, sorry if I've got the name wrong, said that the crews had responded to over 177 requests for help, including up to 60 homes with significant roof damage. If you look at some of the pictures here, you can see just how devastating some of the damages were, affecting people quite heavily. There were 4 houses that were actually damaged to the point where it was completely uninhabitable and the residents had to find alternative accommodations. Imagine you having to find other places to live at like 4 in the morning when your roof collapses on you. That is just terrible. Now, you can say that the year 2020 has hit us extremely hard here in Australia. First the bushfires, then the flooding, the coronavirus, and now this. What's next, 2020? What else do you have in store of us, huh? Are demons going to be coming to attack us? Are the undergrounders in the underground going to pop up randomly and start slashing everybody? Are the people living in the water, Aquaman and his crew, going to start the fishmen, going to have a raid on the earth people? What's next, 2020? Bring it. I'm ready, because it's already that bad. I'm just kidding. If the fishmen and the undergrounders and the demons actually are watching this video, I am completely on your side. I love you guys. Do not attack me. You can take me and I will make videos for you guys. I'm whatever. I'm always on your side. Now, in coronavirus news, a prestigious Sydney private school has again shut its doors after a student was tested positive for coronavirus.
Well, we were warned it would happen. New cases of coronavirus shutting down schools as our kids return to the classroom. Exactly that has happened at a prestigious Sydney private school, St Ignatius College, Riverview, after a Year 7 student tested positive to COVID-19.
I don't want to say I told you so, but yeah, I told you so. Now, I have said in previous videos that I believe it is still too early to fully open up all services, as you never know where another test result may come out positive. Last weekend, or a few weeks ago, Victoria had 40 cases. This weekend, Sydney had 1. And, this second wave is slowly coming back to haunt us. Now, schools in Sydney, some schools are having to shut down again to send their students back home. I guess looking at it from a student's perspective, students are as lucky as they can get. They can spend more time at home now, probably finding more genius ways to slack off. Teachers can't see what I'm doing, so I'm just gonna turn off the video and turn off the audio and turn on the PlayStation and play my video games. Whoa, yeah! This is my interpretation on what I think students these days sound like. So as a constant reminder, I would like to remind everyone that the coronavirus is a serious issue. We should be compliant with what the government is telling us, as social distancing is still the best way to tackle against the virus. We need to be understanding that the next couple of months are going to be tough. We are getting better. We can see the light at the end of the tunnel, but the second wave is right around the corner. If we take the wrong turn, the second wave will come up and haunt us, and we could go back to the beginning and everyone just cycles again and we're all in lockdown again. Now remember to avoid crowded areas if you can. Maintain a good level of hygiene, very important. Always remember to wash your hands and wear face masks if you need to. Please remember to subscribe, punch that like button and share our content, as we know it's a tough time for everyone. Here at Dan Studios, we still want to create some light-hearted content as well as keeping everyone informed about what's going on here in Australia and across the world. To keep everyone's spirits up. I know everyone's a lot happier nowadays. We can go outside a little bit, but it's always smart to keep in mind that the worst case scenario could also happen. There's a chance and we don't want it to happen. We should try our best to prevent it. Okay, I'm your host, Dan. I'll see you guys on the next episode. Everyone stay happy. Have a good weekend. Goodbye.